Hey everyone, Delphi Trading here, putting out a little video on why we think stocks like Palantir and Nvidia, who just reported earnings, are now going to be dead money for a while. And for a while could mean, 4, 5, 6 years. So why do we think this? Well, we have the Tesla chart up here. This is the monthly chart on Tesla. And back in 2019, 2020, Tesla was trading around, $10, $20. Okay. And when you have a new technology or a new idea in technology that starts to ramp up, okay, back here, kind of, Tesla was the EV king, batteries. Now it's obviously Elon's getting into space and stuff like that. But when you have a company coming out with an initial technological breakthrough, okay, you get this initial ramp up. Okay, you can see here Tesla basically went from $10 or $20 all the way up to initially almost 300, and then eventually got to 400. Okay, it did this move roughly in a year and a half. Okay, this is the time where the meat of the gains are made. Okay, in this initial move up. Okay, then what happens? Then things cool off. Okay, and you can see here obviously Tesla came down, traded sideways roughly for 5 years, okay, and then came right back up. And look, today we're actually right back at that level, okay, roughly 5 or 6 years ago, okay. So in 5 or 6 years, Tesla has basically gotten to where it was, okay, back then. In the meantime, coming down, chopping sideways. So in theory, Tesla for the last 5 or 6 years has been dead money. Okay, this is the pattern that happens. You get an initial huge move up, then you get a reverse, and it's a company goes basically dead money for 5 or 6 years, and maybe even longer. Okay, if we look at Palantir, okay, this is Palantir. Okay, everybody knows what Palantir has done recently. Okay, again, similar to Tesla, this was around between $10 and $20. Okay, had its technological breakout and basically went from $10 all the way up to 200. Okay, that's a 20x move. And now what's happening? Like Tesla, now it has cooled off. Okay, now whether it comes down further or bounces doesn't matter. Okay, you can consider this now in the phase like Tesla, where we could see 5 or 6 years, maybe longer, where Palantir, chops around sideways. It doesn't get back to these highs. It could. Okay, could it come back down to $90 or $100? It could, but for the next 5 or 6 years, or who knows how long, there are better investment opportunities out there. Okay, like we got our members into robotics, which is huge. We think is going to be huge. Space theme we think is just getting started, like robotics. Crypto. We think there's many other more places where you can make a better return compared to Palantir and now Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia reported earnings, and again, very similar to what we just showed you. Nvidia was a $10 or $20 stock, and then AI hit, data hit, AI hit, and off to the races. And very similar up to 200 again, like Palantir, and has now cooled off. And we can already see now on this chart, this is the daily chart, that Nvidia has been chopping around sideways. Okay, now whether Nvidia comes down to lower levels, is yet to be seen. But again, our thesis and our call on this is that these stocks now are going to be dead money for the foreseeable future, going sideways, either in a channel or maybe going lower, chopping around. Again, we feel there are much more better opportunities out there moving forward than these stocks. Okay, again, we just mentioned a couple narratives. Do your research, do your due diligence. But again, we are saying and calling that Nvidia, Palantir, are going to be dead money for the foreseeable future. So whether that becomes true or not, it's no guarantee, but that's just our opinion and what we're seeing with our research and the charts. Okay, so that's it from us. Just a short little kind of video explaining why we think these stocks are dead money moving forward. Whether they are or not is yet to be seen. So that is it from us. Have a great day. Take care.